Hello and welcome. It's the final day of the Explore. It has been a massively packed agenda. We started off with the Explore on Sunday evening with the Comdivision and Friends dinner. You might have seen the video already of all the people who attended that one. Monday was basically the big day with the advisory boards. Sascha, you were at the Cloud Service Provider Advisory Board, and we know a good part of our audience is out of that space. So what were some of the topics you could actually share which are not strictly restricted?
So that's clearly the way VCF, to go VCF. Rajiv asked everyone to speed it up, to bring VCF in their environments. So that's a very important part. Next is deploy your usage meters, configure usage meters, and deploy your new license keys. That are the main topics Rajiv mentioned to the service providers. And I think that's the main point from that, advisory board.
And let's face it, at least from what we heard, the topic is license keys need to be exchanged before end of September. So don't wait until the last minute.
Yes.
The second big part, I was actually on the advisory boards more for the reseller side. And again, the big part out of it, which we heard already a few hours before that at the partner keynote, is Broadcom fully understands the challenges they put the partners into and all the consequences they said for the market. Luckily, they said the worst part and the biggest part is behind all of us. The systems are slowly taking up again. The processes are coming back into play. They are revisiting the overall process. But some of the major things are not changing. And I think this is something which we need to get used to in all different areas from Broadcom. When they define the base rules, like it's a maximum of 500 service providers, we will only do the discounts or margins for the partners up front and other things, those rules are going to be there and they are going to be not reevaluated just after a few weeks and a few months of time. And so looking at all of that, I think we are in an interesting time period, but we are finally now taking everything off again because we see on the service provider side, etc., it's moving forward. Then on Tuesday morning, we had the keynote, which was actually not even opened by Hock Tan, but actually he took over very, very quickly after Chris Wolf did the introduction. To be honest, he tried to not directly attack them, but Hock was very, very clear in his attack against the hyperscalers in making a very clear statement that his vision is VCF is the way to go, that he doesn't care if you are using VCF in your on-prem data center, whether you're using it in a co-location hosted by one of the service providers or even with one of the hyperscalers, but it's going to be VCF. His vision is not that you migrate into some cloud, into some external hyperscaler services, etc. Which also means the service providers which are listening to us are going to get far more attention from Broadcom and everything else. What else did you take out of the keynote and everything else, Sascha?
Yeah, it will become one VCF. So the vision looks like it will become one product. So integrated all in VCF with an easy deployment, easy management, easy lifecycle management. And that's the point Hock mentioned, that was the biggest pain point on the customers before that, because they said our products are not integrated in each other. We have different lifecycle managements and so on. And now it becomes integrated. And though I think we are in a really good way.
I think that's also the big news, the main features out of VCF 9. There are a few ones in memory management and in the AI space, but clearly everything else is about product integration and stability, which is very, very important for the majority of customers out there. No other big surprises. We keep the reduced amount of SKUs and everything else. Nothing from that perspective. Strong commitment to the partners, strong commitment also to the communities. What many people did not expect, how much time Hock spent at all the community events yesterday evening here at the Explore. And he really took the time. I heard from the VMware event where we could participate that he was there for a longer period. He answered questions. We were at the customer Formula One event or customer and partner Formula One event. And over there, he was there for over an hour and actually talked to partners, to customers, really asked them, it's like, what did you like about the keynote? What do we need to change? So they are really taking care about what people are looking for and what they are not looking for. I'm going to look forward on how all of this message is going to change potentially in certain areas again for Barcelona. And maybe in Barcelona, we will already hear something about the GA date for VCF 9. So stay tuned and stay with us. We will continue the VMware by Broadcom series because there is still a lot to tell before it's one VMware by Broadcom. See you.
See you.